Already. Hello everyone. Welcome to Photigy Q&A and critique with Alex Koloskov. I'm your host, and well, if you see me well, if you hear me well, please post plus on the chat, and we'll be starting. How's your week so far? I hope everything is fine, and you are ready. Well, you're ready to spend your weekend and Friday. Okay. Hello, Alisa, yoi. Joseph, cool. Thank you guys. So all is good. I'm going to switch to this, and we're ready to start catching up with what was submitted during my absence. Okay. So Carol has this beautiful composition. It's really hard to add anything to this because I really like everything. The only thing that this blurry branch that's sticking on the left top side. I mean, it's kind of a little bit too blurry, but again, it's still really good. I just, not sure about this part. But since we have blurry leaves, it just, I need to make up something to because the picture is really good, and I love this projection. Yeah, there was a branch between the spotlight and the subject. It's not visible here, but this is the best way to make it work. To have, instead of just fill light, as many of you are doing sometimes, we need to have some like a spots, dark and bright, especially for food photography, especially for top-down shots, and this executed really well. Bright colors, relatively dark background, everything is standing out, and really just really good. I love it. So Carol, thank you so much. Very good work. There is not much I can add. This main light was soft, wasn't bright. It just, everything is really good. And attention to details. Nice. Very nice. So congratulations, really good work. Next one is this from Andres. Hello, Andres. Another food shot. Another great composition. Basically, I love everything. What I would do different here, I would make background darker, slightly darker, and spot the same spot, but a little bit more darker on the corner. So the spot is behind. The whole background I would make it's a little bit more contrast in terms of lighting. So more darker areas on the edges, on the corners, and bright is enough. I don't think we need to go brighter. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Just an idea. This column, right? It's kind of sticking out from the table, and it doesn't look like, maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't look like this is a piece that belongs to the table. I mean, this like a wooden piece, like how you call it? Forgot the thing that we put our glasses on top of it. It's part of this, but this is not. And instead of sticking it like this, imagine that if you would have some pieces of that stone. It's not a stone, but imagine over here, so it's kind of a little bit hiding the way that it's sticking out. But then but here we have flowers, so not a problem. The rest, you know, the reflections, everything done really, really well. I wish we would see lighting setup. Andres, please record it and post it. Either a little video behind the scene or just a lighting setup. Not for me, well, for me, for you, but mostly for other members of the group. Okay. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Okay, next. Some product photography from Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Are you here? Looks like not, but you're gonna see this for sure. So, Bob Tot. Bob Tot. That's fun. This is good. I don't have anything to add or remove here. Nice lighting. Nice way to show the texture of the subject, so all is good. Background and the beautiful reflection, all is clean and nice, so really good. On this one, it's good, but I would put it slightly more diagonal. Well, same as you did here, right? You didn't put it horizontal because it looks nicer like this. So here it may look a little bit more balanced if you tilt it a little bit, the subject. It's up to you, but I think it will look better, the whole composition. It's not much you can play with this, right? I mean, the composition, you have no props, nothing. You have lights, you have beautiful table and the subject. So maybe you can tilt the subject a little bit and well, it will be more like golden section type of thing. Okay, but again, it's up to you because the image is really good. Yeah, nice. Yeah, simple lighting stuff, but very effective, as you can see, guys. Good job, Michelle. Thank you. Okay. Too good, guys, to to give you some hard critic. It's good. Okay, vodka. Lots of glasses, lots of eyes. Beautiful eyes, by the way. Very nice. Okay, so Richie, as many times I would suggest doing more like a spot on the background instead of just huge sort of like a spot. It's visible that this is like a circular spot, right? Is rounded. I would make it smaller. All these will benefit from it if you'll have darker corners, and I would crop it slightly like that, like this. Okay, too much on top, not needed. Crop it like 4:3 and it will be good. And for more dramatic look, like I said, all glass always look better if you have some sort of like a gradient behind. More contrast gradient, more dramatic shot, more attention it will grab. Okay, yeah, very nice, except this. And yeah, you see you have this background, it's really thin. I assume this some sort of like a lightweight Savage plastic. It's okay, I mean it's completely okay, but you need to have smaller spot behind it, And for this one, first of all, I see some magenta, a little bit more magenta over here, a little bit over here. I'm not sure if it was intentionally or not. White balance. White balance can be a little bit kind of twisted. It's fine. I mean, not to have kind of, it will be gray otherwise. But I would move it towards a little bit kind of bluish. You have blue here. but you have that magenta. I would remove magenta. I will keep blue, slightly blue, like we do with silver, for example. Silver look kind of really nice when it's slightly tint to the blue a little bit. Same here. And of course the liquid, it's not sexy. I mean, this tiny line, it just simply doesn't work the way that it should be, because it's all about, you know, creating some emotions, some good emotions. Nice splash can do this. It's a beautiful way to make your image more interesting, but it should be really nice shaped. And this is too thin. So if you want to pour something, well, it's better to have a splash, and you know, the pour is not connected. It shouldn't go, that liquid shouldn't go outside of the frame. It shouldn't be cropped like this. Okay. I would just, you know, give some splash and just record when it hits the glass with some, you know, droplets go opposite direction, and you know, like that. Or just don't do it, because the whole image is nice beside the magenta and background. It could be more contrast, but this thing is not really nice. The only nice part here is, you know, when it starts twisting, but it's too thin. So splash needs to be used wisely. If it looks good, keep it. If not, then probably no. Okay. And the same thing here, crop. I would crop it like this. Okay, more square. It will look better. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Richie. Good work otherwise. Let's move to next one. Okay. One more from Richie. Rafael asks if I recommend Savage Plastic to stop. Yeah. Usually I use heavyweight. I think it's more than 2 stop or around, right? Heavyweight. Medium is sort of acceptable in some cases. Lightweight, I even don't have it. I never bought lightweight, I think, because there is no much use of it to the studio. So yeah, thicker will give you better results everywhere. You know, gradients, background is easier to make more smoother, and so on. Okay, so we have this smoke, ice, and this monster. Okay, this on the computer, and this is the final image. Richie, good. Love this green color on the ice. By the way, what kind of ice is this? It's interesting. Is it? Did you tell it about us? No. Sigma lens, all this. Well, yeah. You better tell us, you know, what the propane used, because it's unusual ice. Maybe you did it yourself. Really, if you watch this video, please comment this. I mean, under your image, what kind of ice is this? In technical side, done well, very well. The only thing that I would, you know, composition wise, I would put my camera either a little bit lower or a little bit higher. I hate these straight lines. It's a cylinders, right? It's cylinders, and the opening supposed to be the arc, you know, the curve. But it's not happening here. It's all straight line, horizontal. Not so good. Usually we put camera lower, slightly lower. Sometimes we can go a little bit higher, but not straight. Believe me, it will look better. Yes, you need to correct perspective distortion from the lens, but it's easy, right? To straighten the vertical lines. So, what else? What else here? No, it's good. It's really good. also, I don't know, did you try it or not, spot on the background. So smoke is good. The spot may enhance the image. You know, spot is behind, it should be really dark. I'm not talking about bright background, but like slight halo around plus that smoke will look really good. Okay, otherwise, good job. Thank you, Richie. Ooh, I'm fast today. Okay, so yeah, September, I think we get done everything. Yeah, I reviewed the rest. So Svetlana, nice, yeah, super simple light and stop. You need only one light for this. Light on the background, and yeah, that's nice. Imagine this droplet will be like almost like on the time when it will drop. It will be even more interesting. But again, that's nice. And this is what I'm talking about when we have a relatively small spot. Even though background here is spot is almost invisible, right? It's little kind of really slight gradient. Top is darker, bottom is brighter. But the refraction and reflections on the clear liquid glass looks beautiful because on the background it was not much light outside of the frame, and we got this beautiful gradient and black lines. The edges of any cylinder or the ball, it reflects stuff that is around, not behind, but around and behind, and it's done really, really well here. So yeah, cool job. Good job. Yeah. Okay. $100K. Yes, we did it. It's 102,000 now. We grow fast. Thank you for your support. Okay, more from Svetlana. And this garlic thingy. This is, I understood, out of the camera, right? This is some sort of a cleaned. It looks good. The question how glossy it is. Now it looks like a little bit like a brushed metal, you know, like an eggshell type of, well, not eggshell, but you know, semi-glossy. It's, I don't know if it's like this. If it is, then it's fine. If it was really glossy, then you kind of put too much. You softened reflections. There is no sharp cutoff lines, because what we see here is, you see all the lines are blurry, a little bit blurry. So I think, I mean, this is how it is because it's metal, not glossy. But we need to make sure that we display it correctly otherwise. And good background. Yeah, like it. Good choice for this. What about few garlics lying around? It's brushed metal. Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking. Sounds good. Yeah, everything is well defined and sharp. Yeah, I wish it would be, you know, brand new, or at least, you know, a little bit polished here. You can do it for like really high-end photo, but hi Aurora. Yeah, I just reviewed your image. Good job there. Yeah, so Svetlana, thank you. Well done. And stacking. Okay. That's what I was guessing, how you can get all this in focus. Okay, Rafael, our top contributor, one of top contributors. Let's see. Nice. Very nice. I love those gradients, you know. And this is my weakness. The gradients. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful. Really. These, you know, on the decanter, that's how you call it. Yeah. These reflections are beautiful. And the bottle stands out, pops out, you know, in front of everything. Beautiful, beautiful. Glass, well done. Richie with Monster, you see how cool it looked like when we moved camera lower. All these openings are all those curves, looks great. The bottom is straight line, almost straight line, because this is where camera was, but it's completely fine. We still perceive it as the cylinder because it's arc here, and everywhere else. So lots of light, you know. For each piece there is a light. Light for opening, light for this. Then you put it all in Photoshop, right? That's beautiful. It's actually a really good approach, you know, instead of shooting all three. And, you know, it's always compromise between, you know, lighting for one thing, which is good, and lighting for another thing. Same lighting is not good, so you need to kind of move lighting, do composite image. Probably the fastest way is to just shoot it separately like this and then put it in Photoshop. So, Raphael, very good. And I even see the texture on the label, which is perfect. That's awesome. This is one of the best shots. So congratulations. Really, really well done. Okay. Cool. Next one. So thank you, Raphael. I was playing with this recently. You know, I installed that Photoshop, the new one, 2024, and I was trying. This is it. I got this image, you know, old image. AI capabilities. It has this built-in AI, like you can remove background and then put something. So let's say remove background, and then what can we do? Did you try this AI fill? How it's called? Subtract from mask. How you do this? Content aware fill. No. Anyway, I was trying to generate something, you know, when you put a phrase, I forgot where to do it, just to, you know, fill the background. By the way, it's not good, as you can see. And it was not good, unfortunately. This Photoshop, the same query for Midjourney creates beautiful image. Photoshop, some like, so I don't know what they did. They did their own AI, I think, for this, and I don't think it works well. So some of the operations it's cool, but you know, for creative stuff, I didn't find it. Yeah, generative fill, I was trying to, you know, find it, but it wasn't working well for me, especially the fill. I mean, it's like so. Midjourney plus Photoshop, when you do it manually by yourself, is way better. You've seen previously, right, on some work of our students. So yeah, this background vs this background. I don't know about you guys, but I love this way more than this. So well done, Raphael. The only thing here is the color of your glass on the table. It's kind of greenish. I don't think it's well, or you need to kind of reflect it with the liquid, some of the in some glasses. I would put gray, I mean the not colored glass, or at least kind of remove this green in Photoshop because it doesn't look good. Well, looks like you did some light on it, or why it happened like that? Because here it's kind of yellowish. So maybe you have some your lights with different color temperature. It's not a good thing, but I mean, I don't know. But green here is not really good. Other than this, nice. I would put it closer though to each other a little bit. But good exercise. Cool. Thank you, Rafael. Okay. So this is previous critique. Carol, a little game of colors. Wow, nice. That's unusual. The glass, you know, cocktail and stuff is nice, but this shadow with the refraction, with this light focused on the spot, looks really unusual. It's really dark, and well, probably it makes sense here if you like it this way. I'm not sure if I would put that dark shadow. Because you see, the glass is kind of transparent, even the liquid is really transparent. So, unusual. But again, this is probably what you want to do, right? This is what's the idea. For me, it just, you know, lots of attention goes here to the shadow. I don't know, guys, how it's for you, but I'm losing a little bit the main subject. So probably less dark, if you can try to, you know, make it less dark. Playboy bundle. Why? Where? I don't see it. Oh, this here, yeah. Yeah, little rabbit. No touches. So it's real. Cool. Yeah, unusual. I think, I mean, it makes sense to do it like this. Just think about the, you know, main subject and the where you want to bring people's attention. Always. Like I said, this fun for me weights more than the main subject, and this is not good. But I think because it's creative, that's cool. Yeah. Blue curacao? What is that? This is cool, right? That refraction actually, yeah. Goes through this like that. Nice, very nice. Okay, Carol, thank you. Good job, good job. Okay, Richie again. Handbag, wow. Nice handbag. Very nice. I would crop it somewhere like that. But you can do it, you can always do it, it's not a mistake. It's really nice. This is slightly overexposed, you know, close to be overexposed. It's okay, you know, it's okay. We have this bright area here, so it's kind of okay. But you know what I would say? I would put the gradient there, you know. Don't be lazy, try the gradient here. Some nice gradient with sharp cutoff lines, so it's really glossy. Sort of like a S-shaped, you know, like we put on the rings between, you know, bright and dark, would be just amazingly good. But it's like an enhancement, because other than this looks good. Yeah, the gradient on the glasses. Nice, very nice. So yeah, love the shot. Very well done. Okay, here we have The whole composition. Composition is good or not good? This pinky stuff, okay, a little bit unusual, pinky, red, but it's okay. If it's for your portfolio, I wouldn't use half full or half empty bottle of perfume, even though, yeah, this is came out from the purse. It's kind of used, but we don't shoot like this in most of the cases. Even though if it's shot about the purse, everything should be brand new, no used stuff. This is how, you know, advertisement photo look like. And another thing, did you think about it's like a velvet, right? Making it smooth without spots, because it's like when you brush it either way, it will be either dark or more glossy, right? That's feather. I think if you would kind of brush it nicely, it will look better. Then, of course, the glossiness of this locker. Where is gradient? I want gradient. I want to see gradient, because you did it. You have nice gradient on the glasses. Same thing on the metal. Please. It will really make difference. Believe me. If it will be a gradient, it will look different, even though it's little detail. But because it's bright, it impacts the whole image. It's a little bit dark, but it's fine. No problem at all. Don't you think it's a little bit too much of the stuff? I'm just not sure about either phone. Oh, it's just a reflection. Or this necklace. Looks like we have lots of things, which is okay, but maybe without this necklace it will be a little bit more cleaner, and I don't know. Yeah. Prop in here, you know, it's very important. The whole composition is, well, it's about composition. The handle, again, in a perfect shot, completely perfect shot, that curve, that arc would be, how you call it, like a parabolic, without, you know, this little kind of twist to one side. I know it's not a biggie, but again, if you want to do the perfect shot. Okay, so velvet, maybe too busy, maybe not. This is a little bit better shape. The rest is really nice. I love the background. You can always do the spot on the table, you know, the reflective, since it reflects, some spot underneath it, but without it, it's still really good. So no worry. Yeah, thank you, Richie. Good work. Actually, lots of pieces for your portfolio, which is super cool. And lighting setup, yeah. By the way, guys, you see this is sort of like a white background, right? It's diffuser. Enough distance between it and the subject, and you see how dark we can turn it. This is why you need to have room for the distance, like, I don't know, 5 feet away at least. Maybe like 6 feet away from the subject. You can turn any color, you can do any brightness on it. I mean, you can make it dark. The white piece can be dark if you have little light, and it will be almost no spills, which is cool. Okay. Next. Okay, Alisa. This is the idea. Mm. Really kind of bad execution, I guess. I mean the quality, no, the quality. Okay. So this is one, another one, another one. Okay. So this one and this one, I like this one better, even though on both crop is not perfect. It's far from perfect. The image is okay. I'm not sure how tasty it is, but probably it is okay. This is too tight from top and bottom. You see, it's almost touching. We don't do this. You don't touch with your subject. You don't touch frames. Either overlap, go smaller, or leave a room. Here is better because everything is cropped, even left and right. It's cropped. It's not touching, which is good. But I would crop it from the bottom. So I would put it somewhere like this. Okay, square basically. Square, perfect for Instagram and Facebook. And I'm not sure, Alisa, about this line that is kind of artificially line up. It's not like we have somewhere just a few pieces of this pomegranate. And this is positioned by the hand. It's visible. It's not perfect, especially this little two, like somebody start eating it. I understand that when you're picking up, but still it should be a really nice shape. And I would put it more randomly without doing this. I don't know, for some reason I don't think that's this kind of line is good here. Pink flowers. Yeah, actually white flower is really bright. Pink would be good too. Yeah, pink is maybe better. I do not mind white flowers though. Raphael, yeah. Darker like pink, yeah, probably will be better. But even these are okay. The whole image a little bit messy, we have pieces like this one, something is a little bit sticking out. These guys, not perfect shape. Yeah, this is okay. This slightly out of focus. You see, focus is fading away. This is in perfect focus. I think it should be all in focus. So either F18, 15. Oh no. So we need to have full focus on this. By the way, it's kind of cool. Yeah, and it has it's a little bit darker, more contrast. So comparing to this, I like this. I like this better, definitely. Yeah, this mess. You take it away. Yeah. So be careful with touching. Be careful with touching the edges. F11. Yeah, Lisa, focus stacking is good, but you can do this at F18. With good lens, I think it will survive. If you kind of squeeze it a little bit, contrast, the haze and stuff in Photoshop. Even F16 for sure. F18 on the edge, but in many cases it's good, especially if it's for your portfolio. Think about it. It's a web. You can always, if you need highest possible resolution, you can do focus stacking. But fastest way, just close aperture, shoot, and then squeeze it a little bit to bring back contrast in Photoshop. Yeah, and don't do messy stuff. Yeah, otherwise nice. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Making progress. One light source challenge photo. Carol. Ooh. So it's Gobo there, right? Wow. Love it. I know this is my type of photo. Dramatic, lots of shadows, spots. Beautiful. What is this? Oh, some feather. Okay. Kind of a little strange spot. Completely blurry, you know, almost invisible. What is it? It almost looks like motion blur with some water coming, you know, when you use couple second exposure on some, you know, waterfalls or whatever. This is how they look like. So, the only questionable for me is this. The rest, I love it. Just love it. Beautiful. Sharp lights, guys. You see, there is no gradients or anything, but it looks good because it kind of falls into the composition really well. Fits into composition really well. Carol, what I would suggest to clean the glass, I mean, from the... Is it little like a droplets or... Well, maybe it's just how it is under sharp light. Maybe. Sharp light is, yeah, that's what it does. For the glass and for any, you know, imperfections or particles and everything. All refractions, yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. No, really good. I just trying to, you know, pull something to give you critique, but love it. Reverse written on the bottle. Yeah. Well, the bottle is reflected. It's not on the table. That's kind of, I mean, I understand that there is some story, so message or, I don't know, twist of composition, right? Because otherwise, instead of reflection, it should be a bottle there. If you place the bottle, it will be different image. You probably did it for purpose. I mean, this glass, I mean, the mirror. It adds something. It's interesting, but yeah, if you would see the bottle, it would be even better. But there is simply no room for bottle. I understand. I mean, in this particular setup, bottle is not gonna fit. The only way to see the bottle to put it instead of the mirror. But this is probably not what you want. Because mirror here, mirror there. What about bottle instead of this bracelet, and then mirror behind, so it will be similar to this glass and its reflection. I don't know, just thinking. Because yeah, without seeing the bottle, it's look a little bit. Yeah, the magic is, yeah. And all this, really cool. Yeah. Nice. I love it. The mood is awesome. The way they did. Well, the whole thing is awesome. Yeah. It's, you know, it's easy to critique because, I mean, I can do lots of talk on any of my work. Because sometimes, I mean, on every image you can do it this way or that way, and in many cases not obvious which one is better. And, you know, people always can say, hey, if you would do this, it would be better. Maybe yes, maybe not. So yeah, stick to your idea. Just, you know, execute it well. This is well done. So thank you, Carol. Okay. Interesting. So we have this final image. Frost cup. Yeah, the bottle is held, or more like served by a man in a short, like private waiter. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, cool idea. Yeah, I didn't think about this, but yeah. Yeah. Then it should be coming back. Is this little earrings? Oh no, it's a piece of some sort of like a necklace or bracelet. Okay. So if you would put instead of this feather, for example, some tiny how you call it, like cocktail dress gloves, women gloves, you know, like almost semi-transparent but dark, I mean the black, it will be even better. It will be the whole story going on, you know, like so yeah. Cool, thanks. Okay, Ahmad, you did some frost cup. This actually looks cool because of the contrast. Even though the subject kind of boring a little bit, you know, just a cup of ice or whatever. Here we lost contrast and we lost your subject a little bit. Here it's popping up more. Okay? Even though colors usually better. Let's see how Raphael did it. Yes, Raphael, yes. This is better comparing to this one. So a little bit more contrast, a little bit more making this frost cup standing out. Yeah. Hello, Nastavnik. Yeah, welcome. So, let's see. Okay, and this. So, what I would tell you, what you can change to make it better. This is better because it was not much light, at least it was less light from that fill light that we have, the softbox, and more lights toward the bottom light, right? The lights that create a spot. And this is the right direction. Okay, this is good. If you would do this with this, it could be better, but maybe because, well, probably you need, so let me think. Okay, because you see around this frost cup is relatively bright areas on the glass, so that light that is you have underneath, it kind of shoot through. If you just increase the brightness, that's what I was going to suggest, you increase brightness. Yes, the cup, it will be brighter, but the area around it will be even more brighter, which is not good. It will be even overexposed, like here, but more. So what I would suggest you is to get closer. The spot will be smaller. Okay, so more light will be inside the cup. It will be like glowing. You can even do like Goba screen, you know, like rectangular type of screen, maybe, to make like a little bit more like oval or whatever, to feel inside, and it will be less bright around. So when you move closer, the brightness will increase without even touching then, you know, the brightness knob of the strobe or of your light, but it will be concentrated more inside the cup, and this will work better. Okay, because cup is here is darker, the area is surrounded, it's brighter, and then it's darker again. I would make it cup the brightest part, especially middle, and then it will be darker. Okay, and this is my suggestion. You need to try, you need to see, but yeah, this is how I would try to enhance it. Okay, Ahmad, thank you. Good work. Yeah. Okay. Yah Idar. Hello. Hello, Radi. Welcome to the group. Okay, good enough to join the market. Yeah, it's good enough. It's solid work. It's relatively simple, but yeah, this is for e-commerce. White or black background for these pieces looks good. Your lighting is good. What you can make better here? Crown, you put it back in Photoshop. I understand you do it to stop the watch. When you shoot it, then Photoshop remove this little, you know, thingy to make it like it was pressed. Okay. The lighting is good. I would do a little bit maybe more cleaning in Photoshop, a little bit. Like these areas, you see some imperfections. I would clean them better, you know, all this little thing. Same here. So in general, you know, a little bit enhancing shadows and everything in Photoshop. It's almost certainly required for watches, for jewelry, because you know shooting macro will bring lots of things that you won't see with your naked eye in normal life. Yeah. Well done. Well done. If you would mimic, you can do it in Photoshop, the glossy black surface, so there would be slight reflection that kind of dissolves into darkness, would be even better. So you'll place it on the table. Now it's like kind of floating almost. We don't see reflection, shadows, nothing. But if you put it on a table, again, same darkness, just little kind of reflection. It will be even better, I think. Okay. Yeah, Artyom is really great. Yeah, color correction. Huh? Hard to see. Rudy, this time it worked, but it may be issue in the future. If you would have such diffuser, background or just diffuser like this, not flat, but with wrinkles, you may get into trouble if it will be glossy metal that reflects it and it's not completely overexposed, which you probably don't do for that big area. You're not gonna overexpose it. It will be visible and it will be bad. Lots of work in Photoshop. So what you do, you make it flat. Either put it on a frame or whatever. It shouldn't be those wrinkles. With people photography, with portraits, it doesn't matter completely. It doesn't matter because we are matte the faces and skin and everything. But with products, it's a big issue. Could be. Okay? So, ready. Good work. Thank you. Okay. Yahildar. Ready again. With this difficult ring to photograph. Constructive feedback. What if I will give you my emotional feedback? Non-constructive. Lots of like, no, the work is good. Let me see. Okay, so it's an interesting way to photograph it and to highlight it. Instead of some gradients, you make it bright areas, which it could work actually. It may be not bad, and it is with some adjustments. So when you do this type of image, sharp cut-off lines, black and without gradients, okay, then you need to clean in Photoshop and you make this line, all the cut-off lines like this one. It's perfect, straight, which is a little bit strange. I would probably the curve will look nicer, but it's okay. It should be curved, but it should have really defined and nice edge. This is must, really. I know it's not real, but nobody cares about how it looks in reality. So one thing, clean it everywhere. Another thing, all this should be done. Then look at this. Because you have too much light on these areas, the color of your gold, rose gold, look like, at least here it looks rose, here is maybe not. It looks different. I mean, the color is different, which is not the best thing. Really. If it's rose gold, we should see rose gold everywhere. Here you washed it away with your light. You washed away color, and it's not good. You need to put color back. Okay, or they should be the same color. And again, all these things should be cleaned and make it nice. Then if you decide to shoot it in this style, like really sharp light, think about your background. You think about your table. Maybe it should be different too. Maybe it shouldn't be this gray, like it may look good maybe on black background with some reflection. Or what if you put a spotlight on a black background, very kind of subtle spot, not bright, under the ring? It may look good too. I'm not sure. You need to play and see. But excuse me, something's in my throat. My daughters. Okay, so background could be different to match your idea of lighting. If you have this kind of nice and soft background, gray, probably you need to do nice gradients and stuff on the ring. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of okay, but it's not good. This one not good because of the lighting. It's either sharp light, too sharp, or like too soft without any gradients and slightly blurry and stuff. Yeah, actually agree that gradients will always create dimension, it always creates shape. But again, this may work if color will be the same of the ring and the background kind of match this idea of the lighting. This is not good because we lost a lot. We lost the bottom, we don't have gradients. And if we look how it was done, yeah. So Radi, you came to product photography, you came definitely from portraiture or somehow any type of people photography, looks like, because all these collapsible diffusers are great for portraits, for people, but they're not so good for jewelry. They're too thin. This is your problem. It's too thin. You see, we don't see the gradient here, almost don't see gradient because we see light through. You need to put two diffusers like this to make nice smooth gradients with a spot behind. You did it right, you have a spot there, but it was, first of all, it was too big spot. I didn't see any gradient on your ring, so it just reflected this area, the bright area bumped one-to-one reflection, and we didn't get that gradient. And like I said before, thin to thin diffuser. Then you have tons of area. Ring reflects everything around. It's curved, some areas are kind of almost spherical. It reflects everything. You have huge opening on top around your camera, not cover it with your diffusers. Watch my classes. I'll show you how to deal with jewelry. Basically, you need to cover most of the areas with your diffusers. These two diffusers, you put it like this, even though they should be square, not rounded. But even like this, if you put it like this on top of your camera, then probably you will get better results. Plus, they should be thicker. This is probably 1.5 f-stop or something. You need like 2.5 or 2. Okay? Hi, Richie. So, you have good eye, you have good technique. Now you need to master light modifiers for jewelry. That's different thing. It's very different from any other type of product photography. Jewelry is tough thing, okay? But you can do it. So, thank you. Okay, Andres, how much do we have? Cool. So today we're gonna finish our backlog. Andres, was it Midjourney? I don't know. Andres was doing Midjourney or not? Let me see. Hello. What? Oh no, that's personal. Okay. Anyway, I assume mostly this is photography. Yeah, where is BTC? Where is BTC, Andres? Okay, I'm not going to review it because you do it always without behind the scene, I think. Now we need to start punishing people who do it without behind the scene and kind of wanted to get feedback. What do you think, guys? Do we need to punish them or not? Because it's a rule, right? If it's like every breaking rules and nobody prosecuted, I mean, it's not gonna work. So, Andres, please, okay, let's do this. Let's start doing this. This is a good image. There are a few things. John, yeah, tough guy. Yeah, so we'll start it. Andres, please do some behind the scene. If it's composite image, if it's mid-journey, put some additional images for us, so I don't want to guess, okay? What you did, what was done by somebody else, or something else. And guys, please do a little bit behind the scene. Let's think about our community, okay? Just because this is just using it, okay? My time, your time, and not giving anything back. Please do it. Yeah, cool stuff. Behind the scene. Okay. So yeah, starting from next review. No behind the scene either. Anish, hello Anish. Did you post anything? New member. So welcome to the group, Anish. You have beautiful images, but you don't have behind the scene. Remember the rules. You read it when you sign up the group, and we kind of talk this about all the time. Behind the scene. If you don't have it, if you didn't record it when the time at the shooting, just describe a little bit or do like a little drawing, like a schema, a little bit. Like for example here, what kind of light modifier did you use? Yeah, we can guess. We can be clever. We can go to our spherical thing and we can see what you use it. Actually, it's fun to reverse engineer, right? I see the screen that covers the camera with the hole for the lens, which is good. First I was thinking this is cone, but this is not cone because we have some diffuser on the left, right? You see it on the left, with again with the spotlight behind it. Very nice small spot, and same spots on these on the screen on the diffuser that covers the camera. Radu, this is how you shoot jewelry, by the way. You cover all the area. So light and stop is, well, light and stop we can guess. The result from this light and stop are rather good. Besides little, these things that are not defined, little bit overexposed. You need to fix them, either them or, do implanting from other areas, because they look pretty much similar. But yeah, good. Other than this, good work. Good work. This is beautiful, actually, really, really good work. Yeah. So Anish, you are professional, and I'm glad to see you on the group. Please help others next time, okay? At least describe how you shoot it if you don't have light and setup, but if you shoot anything. And it's for you, it's good for you guys, for any of you. If you shoot something for a client, you're not going to post it anywhere. Record the light and setup, really, and put it, have on your phone the special album you call BTC. Put it there. Believe me, after 10 years or whatever of work, it will be beautiful collection of many things. And who knows how you're going to use it. Maybe you start teaching, or maybe you can, for your own reference. Sometimes you're kind of thinking, okay, I got this nice image. How I kind of did it, you have behind the scene. So really, it's a cool thing, cool habit. Okay, guys, we all good. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for posting all these beautiful images. I love to see them. And well, if no questions, then see you next week, next Thursday. And yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so let's have short Friday and then some beautiful time with our friends, family, or whatever we decide to do on this weekend. We're going to some music festival, like sort of like Afterburn with kids and on a trailer. You know, I bought that RV trailer for the Burn Man. It's fun, really new experience to me. I mean, not the Burn, but the trailer. So yeah, I'll be out on this weekend. Monday I'll be back. Okay, so have a good weekend and see you next Thursday. Bye guys.